In this video, we will demonstrate the new Mirror Operations in Setup macro. In CamWorks, we have the ability to mirror any operation by going to the Advanced tab, checking on the Mirror Toolpath checkbox, and selecting the sketch entity we want to mirror about. We now have a macro that applies this setting to an entire mill part setup. To run the macro, I can go to the Tools menu in SOLIDWORKS, Macro, and Run. This will prompt me to browse to the macro I want to run. The Mirror Setup macro is located in C, CamWorks Data, CamWorks 2016x64, API Samples, Mill Operation, and is called Mirror Operations in Setup.swp. If this is something I will use quite often, using some commands in SOLIDWORKS, I can create a custom icon for my CamWorks toolbar, which I have done right here. When I click Open to run the macro, I get this dialog box. This first drop-down menu allows me to select which setup I am wanting to mirror. The Select Mirror Entity selection box prompts me to select the sketch entity I am wanting to mirror around. These other options let us choose if we want to maintain a climb or conventional cut, keep the original toolpath instance, or offset the mirrored toolpath in X or Y. I'll click OK, and the toolpaths in this setup are now mirrored. I can run the macro again to mirror this setup on the other side of the part. With the toolpaths mirrored, we are ready to simulate and post-process to our machine. To get a better simulation, we can use the SOLIDWORKS Mirror Components tool to create a right-hand version of the part in stock and mirror the fixture components of the assembly. We can then add the mirrored component to the CamWorks Part Manager and define the stock for that component and set up the fixtures to display. We can now run the simulation. Thank you for watching this video on the new Mirror Operations in Setup macro.